Thank you, Chairman. I want to thank each of you for being here, for your willingness to serve, and for the service that you've given our country so far. And I think you're all tremendously qualified. I wanted to ask you, Dr. Davidson, so part of the challenge that we often face when we think about readiness, we can't forget about recruiting and retaining quality people and making sure that we treat those who serve well. And part of that is their living conditions. So I wanted to ask you, you're nominated to serve as the Undersecretary of the Navy, and I want to highlight an issue for you at the Portsmouth Naval Shipyard, which is the Navy's Center of Excellence for Fast Attack Nuclear-Powered Submarine Maintenance, Modernization, and Repair. So when a submarine arrives for long-term maintenance, the junior enlisted sailors assigned to that submarine, they stay in the barracks at the shipyard. Earlier this year, I was very disappointed when I saw the conditions at Building 191 Barracks, which was the junior enlisted barracks. The barracks violate current building and fire codes. They don't have an operational fire suppression system. They don't have code-compliant ventilation, and you can tell it when you're in it. They frequently suffer from sewage failures, rat infestation, mold, hot water failures, and I believe our junior enlisted sailors deserve a lot better than that. The shipyard itself has been highlighting this issue for quite some time, but the Navy hadn't prioritized the funding. After I visited the barracks, both Senators Shaheen and King joined me when we did the defense authorization in 2016, including language to note the unacceptable conditions on Building 191. And this language emphasized the committee's expectations that for FY17, the Navy will request funding and address this issue for the replacement barracks. I have to say I'm very pleased that the Navy, post the defense authorization, did move the sailors into better living conditions, but they're temporary. And so there still needs to be a permanent solution for this barracks issues and the living conditions to make sure that they're appropriate. So I wanted to ask for your commitment, Dr. Davidson. If you're confirmed, will you examine this issue and work to ensure the Navy in its FY 2017 budget looks at this issue, honors its commitments, and really complies with the direction of the Senate Armed Services Committee on this issue?
Yes, Senator, thank you for highlighting that and for your leadership. If confirmed, I will take a look at the progress being made and ensure that we're working to ameliorate the situation.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Dr. Davidson, I hope you look at that issue there of the living conditions. And it's not acceptable, and it's not very helpful to the all-volunteer force. So I hope you'll give that some priority.